Hey guys, what's up? Richard Cooper. In this in-between episode of Entrepreneurs and Cars, I'm going to talk to you about lawyers and how you can best manage them so you get the most out of them. So the very first thing you need to understand about lawyers and dealing with them is you're going to get mailers that are going to come to your office, just a piece of paper from a law firm that is going to try to encourage you to do something that benefits them or to discourage you from doing what you're doing right now to benefit them. Either way, if it's just a letter from a law firm, you don't need to respond to it. Unless that letter comes with a registered claim for court, it is something that is a colossal waste of time and money. And I'm speaking from experience because I got this piece of advice from an actual lawyer locally here. And what he basically said to me is you get something that comes in the mail, rip it up, throw it in the garbage, run it through the shredder. Unless it comes with a claim, they simply aren't serious about what they're trying to get you to do. And I found that a brilliant piece of advice, and I've used that for the last couple of years. It saved me a lot of time and money. The second piece of advice I've got for you when it comes to dealing with lawyers is quite simply this. You have to understand that they don't get compensated to resolve your disputes. They run a billable hour system, and in fact, some law firms have quotas for lawyers, and if they don't hit the quotas, they lose their job. So if I have a dispute that I'm trying to resolve between my company and another party, going back and forth with lawyers is great for them, but you don't win. Quite often, in every transaction that I've seen over the last 10 years, when dealing with lawyers or bringing them into something, the only people that win are the lawyers. The two parties that are trying to resolve the dispute hardly ever resolve anything. The third and final tip I have for you when dealing with lawyers is quite simply this. If you have a contract that needs to get executed between you and another party, don't bring a lawyer in unless you're ready to execute it. So negotiating the terms back and forth can be a colossal waste of time. I'll give you an example. A few summers ago, I spent the better part of 3 or 4 months and $15,000 in legal fees with a law firm because I was going to do business with a company outside of Canada and I wanted to make sure that we had all of our T's crossed and our I's dotted. I gave them the contract that we had used in the past that everybody and their mother had signed without a problem, and they started marking it out, crossing out, insert this, cross out, insert that. So we went back and forth for a number of months. The end result of it was we never did business with them. And in actuality, my biggest takeaway, my biggest learning experience was never do business with anybody that's going to mark the shit out of your contract to begin with. If you have other parties that have done business with you that haven't had a problem with it or made small changes, and you come across somebody that wants to change something like 70 or 80% of the language that's in your agreement, just tell them to get lost. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money on legal fees. Just get rid of them. So there's your top tips on dealing with lawyers. I hope that helps. If there's anything that you'd like me to answer, throw it in the comments of the video below. Don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. More stuff coming up on Entrepreneurs and Cars later.